All right, so I've come out and gonna do a little looking around, some casting, and got a couple rods I'm gonna try out. Made a quick little video. I got my hands on some Outlaw crappie rods, so we're gonna throw those around and see what we think of those. I got I think it's a 5/8 and a 7/8 rod, so I'll double check that just off the top of my head, but I'll leave the description below and also the link to their website. You guys can check them out. I'm thinking they're going to be a pretty good little rod, so they feel real good. So we'll fish with them a little bit today, and I'll give you guys kind of my opinion of them and let you know what I think. Nice dock shooting rod right there. Ooh, ooh. Our initial kind of been playing around with this Outlaw for a couple minutes now, and tell you what, as far as dock shooting goes, it's pretty good. It's got some decent backbone, and it's definitely better. I mean, I'm gonna say it's for shooting docks. I like it. Definitely like it better. Feels better than my G Loomis that I use for casting and shooting docks. Like to get a strike on it. I want to feel the sensitivity. Kind of see, compare the two. Now, I mean, I don't know if I'm being fair to any rod, since I'm used to using G Loomis. I mean, my bar has been set pretty high, I'll be honest with you, but so far it's a great rod for the price. I mean, price aside, even for the quality. I mean, it seems like a very good rod. It's light. I can cast good with it. Like I said, I think this is I think it's a 5. I don't have my glasses on. Probably. Let me throw my glasses on. It's 5/8 or 5/9. I can't tell. I'm half blind now, anyways. $5'8". 5'8". IM24T carbon. 5'8" ML. Check them out at fishoutlaw.com. So yeah, pretty impressed with it so far. So we'll keep throwing it today and see if we can. Hopefully we can work and give it a good little workout. All right, so I switched over to the man, I can't freaking see. 7.2. A 7.2 Outlaw, and the bluegill felt like he hammered it. So decent sensitivity. Let's see if we can get a crappie on there. I still didn't get a bite on that other one, that other rod. So wanted to give this a shot. All right, so I came back out. I'm actually back in town at my house, and we got this little pond, little neighborhood lake here behind the house, and wanted to come back out and play around a little bit more with these Outlaw rods. Threw them around the other day, as you saw earlier in the video, and didn't have much success casting, so didn't really have a chance to feel a sensitivity on them or anything. So wanted to see if I could just maybe come down here and maybe catch something. There are some bass in this lake, some good catfish. I've put a couple crappie in here. I've caught some crappie also too that I know that I haven't put in, and actually caught a couple white bass out of here before. So let's just see if we can catch something, one or two, using the right now I've got the 7'2" rod, and just throwing a Charlie Brewer slider on there for now. So cast pretty good. So with that light jig head, that 7-foot rod, cast pretty good. So we'll throw this around, and then we'll get the 5/8 out also too, and see. So like I said, hopefully we can catch something, get a nice little review maybe on the sensitivity on these rods. If not, we'll keep playing around with them, and I'm sure we'll get on some fish at some point, actually down at the Lake of the Ozarks, casting around. So all right, so I think I mentioned earlier when I was actually out on the lake casting these rods around that they're a good little rod. They cast well. This 5/8 cast, I'm casting it just as far with this 1/8 ounce jig head as I am with the 7.2. So haven't been able to get in anything, so to feel the sensitivity. But I mean, it's a nice little rod there. I just got a little bump, so it felt like a little bluegill bump, felt like that flutter. So for the money, I think these rods, and I'll link them down below, I think these rods, I think this 5/8 is right around the $50 mark. So to get into this rod for that price, I mean, I don't think it can be beat. I spoke with the guys at Outlaw, just kind of curious, gave them a little bit of my feedback. This 5/8, I personally think the handle is just a little too long. I think the reel is seated a little too far forward. I personally would like to see this reel be seated back here a little bit, and then shorten up this butt end of this rod. That, and then they did tell me that they are they're doing away with the foam handle and going with a cork handle. I think that's a great idea. Sensitivity wise, I'm used to a cork handle, and I think the cork handle is going to give the rod even more sensitivity. I like to keep my index finger on the blank, and with this foam being so, kind of big and bulky, kind of fat how it is, not able to do that. So just a couple little things. Again, I'm nitpicking. I'm used to using a G Loomis rod. As you guys have seen in most of my videos, a lot of my videos casting, I'm always using a G Loomis rod. But for the money, this rod, I'm gonna put it up there with that. I mean, you can't beat this rod for the price. I'm really anxious to see what the rod is once that cork handle comes out. I think that's gonna make a huge difference. Just to kind of thin this up a little bit. I mean, just from a cosmetic standpoint, I think the cork looks a lot better. It looks like a higher quality rod. But I mean, this blank, in my opinion, is a great blank. So I think Outlaw's onto something here with these 5/8 rods. Definitely, I'm going to throw it in my arsenal, and we'll be casting this thing around for sure. So I'm going to keep throwing around here. Probably come back walk back down here in the next couple days also too, and
try to catch a fish or two. I'm confident I can catch a fish out of here. So I was just sitting around the house this evening and thought I'd walk down. So